Guys, I'm going to do a little bit of a tutorial here. I'm going to start like using this, and I'm going to try to tell you again the difference between the place I used to live and places I was all around doing my stuff here. Difference between pushing and then pulling on things. I'm going to just write out and tell you use damn near anything where you're at. It could be I-beams at a workplace, a factory, that some people frown on, and some people don't care anyway. I lectured you on that before, and you guys know me. I gave you lectures on that before, but I'll bring it back too. You can have something like this. It can be an I-beam, but things like on an I-beam, you can stand against something if there's something to put your foot on. This here, for the porch, it's like I have my foot rested on, and then I'm pressing against there, and I'm getting a good stretch for the back here. I'm trying to tell you a difference between this that you're doing a push as opposed to a pull, where I was in other videos. A square post where I used to live, and an I-beam where I used to work, where I'm holding and grabbing and pulling, you know what I'm saying? You can do it on a post like this that's round too, but if you're a ballerina or a really good martial artist, with or without one of these, I can do that here, but I won't, because there's a tendency your foot slides off. But be careful if you want to pull around that way. But instead of the pull where I'm getting the leg up, you're doing a push, and then what I'm doing here is I have to do camera where my standing foot is. It's like when you're able to do something like about this much, do it like a forward thing and a side thing, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can kind of jump your foot back a little bit when you get a little bit better. And I'm going to tell you again too, you do this in work boots in a workplace or with bare feet. When you're doing it with bare feet, it's good even if you're not a ballerina or a Bruce Lee martial artist. You're kind of working on the calf and your legs and your toes gripping to the ground, you know what I mean? You want that too, but you can do this in workplace work boots. You can do both. That's why I say do both. But like you're stretching that up in there under the shoulder, but then you do it in a forward manner. You're putting your weight pushing instead of like in some things I did in my videos. You want both. You want a push like that, because when I'm pressing against there, you can feel everything stretching, everything, the leg and the shoulder. But then try to demonstrate here when you're pulling on the thing and holding yourself back, you're getting muscle development pulling. Say you have a foot here. I'm not going to go on all, but you can do that with the post like I did. I like square posts or I-beams, but this is a little bit more skill here. You start out like this. Trying to show you the difference. See, in this I'm pulling, but then you want to pull and a push. Then if I put my foot all the way up to here, should I do that right now? Just to see how I do it, because the round post is a little trickier. I mean, but anyway, try to get your foot back a little further. Oh, and if I got a chair here, use a handle, take advantage of that. The other side, the other post, maybe I did a video before, you want something to hold on to so you don't fall on your face. That helps. Use that to bring your foot back a little bit. And then you're holding yourself back. Instead of pulling, you're holding yourself back. And then when you bring this other arm like this, you can feel that stretching in the leg and in that shoulder. And oh, and one thing, by the way, too, you're doing something barefoot, whether it's concrete or anything, there's always danger of that barefoot slipping, you know what I mean, too. This concrete that this porch is made out of isn't very slippery, so that's a good thing. Because sometimes you want slippery to do a split, and then I said before, then some cases you don't want socks on the floor and slipperiness, and you can regulate it when you're more of a beginner, you know what I'm saying? But then when I switch to back here, same thing, but I don't got the chair to protect me. Excuse all the junk I have over here. I got a box, more books I'm going to give away to some people. I get free books from places and give them away, but and a little bit of an organized mess back here that I'm going to clean up. But anyway, same deal here. There's more light on this side. But then that foot, yeah, I should have somebody with a camera. You don't really need that though. It doesn't take a genius to figure out. You know, your foot is hugging the ground right there. But unlike the other side, I don't got the chair to keep myself from falling on my face. So where you got enough of flexibility, you can touch the floor. You know what I'm saying? And stop yourself. And hopefully, when you stop yourself, you know, with your hands, you don't max yourself up. Say you're not that flexible. Max yourself out and rip your groin. Like, say I don't got a chair to protect me from a massive mishap. So you got to kind of, if you don't have something here, you could put something here. You know, it can be, I don't know, a bucket, or a stick, a broom. You know what I mean? But anyway, like, you know, the forward, move your feet forward. But then, you know, when you kind of, when your foot a little back, you get a little better. And you're holding, you know, instead of pulling, you're pushing. And then you raise the one arm. And when you raise the other arm, there's always a stretch in the shoulder and the back. And not to make it a long, boring ass video, you can hold like this for as long as you want. Do it for the duration of one of your favorite songs with the MP3 player going. Oh, and if you're in a doorway or using furniture or something while you're watching TV, well, you get the idea.